Habits were created. We weren't born smoking cigarettes, punching our fists through walls, cheating on our spouses, gambling. These are all acquired habits. And I don't want to spend too much time going into kind of the neurology of reward, but it's enough to just know that habits get created when, through engaging in them, it triggers a reaction in the brain that's a reward. So either what I'm doing feels pleasurable, or sometimes it's more subtle than that. Take cigarette smoking, for example. I don't know anyone who actually enjoyed their first cigarette. Most people will tell you they hated it. But the reward for most people is, look how cool I am. I'm doing what everyone else is doing. So even though my lungs feel like they're on fire, there's still a great reward in my brain as I look around and everybody's looking at me like, wow, she's so cool. So that's a reward. So habits tend to get formed either by a reward in the beginning or simply due to repetition enough times that it becomes automatic pilot. And so that just becomes your way of being, even if it wasn't necessarily such a reward in the beginning. You've done it so many times that it becomes second nature, like tying your shoes. So unless you had parents who were really super enthusiastic and threw you a huge party with cake and ice cream the first time you tied your shoes, chances are it wasn't such a reward. But you did it, you learned it, you kept doing it, you kept doing it. Now, how to do it is automatic. We don't even have to think about it. In fact, you put on your shoes and you don't even have to think tie them. It automatically happens. In the same way, the habits of our life, what time we wake up, what we do when we wake up, what the pattern of our day is, how we interact with people. Do we express our love and gratitude? Do we greet our family members by saying, I am so lucky to have you. Thank you for being in my life. Or do we greet our family members by saying, didn't I tell you to pick up your sweater from the couch? Is there gratitude or is there complaint? Just habits. That's all it is. Nothing bad about you. Just a habit. We develop mental habits the same way that we develop physical habits. People who twirl their hair or bite fingernails or things like that physically, they're physical habits. The way we speak, the way we interact, the way we judge, they're habits, patterns. The best way to disrupt one, form a new one. So every day, do you get up and pick up your phone lying right next to your bed and check your Facebook before you're ever out of bed? No problem. It's been a habit till today, but you can disrupt it easily. Leave your phone in the other room. Turn it off in the night. Put it on airplane mode. Do whatever you need to do, such that when you get up in the morning, after you go to the bathroom, you come back and you sit and meditate. Create a new habit. Put alarms in your phone during the day. Do you want to stop to meditate at different times? Do you want to remember to pray before you eat? Do you want to do yoga? There's so many habits to bring in. We just have to start. But what's most important in creating a new habit is discipline and willpower, and just do it for the first bit of time. Then it'll become a habit and it'll stay with you. But don't think that you can kind of mentally outthink a habit. You have to actually get in there and break it. And you can do it. You created the habit. Create a new habit.